Well, we're live. Um, Ayo, the Coke is here. What's up, buddy? Oh boy, I should probably adjust my camera because that seems a little bright. Or maybe not. Maybe that's better. Maybe not. Juice. My camera. This is my webcam. It kind of sucks. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Now that's a look. Oh, so is that. Let's not do that. But let's keep it right about there. Whoa. There we go. Sure, I'll keep that. Why not? It's a little uncontrast. That looks weird though. What? It's like an action movie when you have your your what you call it? Your frames per second, your FPS compared to your what do you call it? Your I can't remember. There's a setting where you make one low and one like higher than it, and it makes it choppy like this. But Freebird, yeah, nah, not gonna happen. Dude, did you hear about Dream Theater 20 years since Metropolis tour? No, I didn't. But that's not. I mean, I believe it. That's nuts. I mean, 20 years is a long time. You know, that's a lot of years doing music. I mean, they should. I don't live in like a very popular place, and they came uh and saw or came near me, and I was able to go see them. Yeah, older than you. That's just that was just a year after I was born. Um, so yeah. Oh boy. Wonder how many people are gonna end up showing up. I tried to preemptively um catch some people. That's why I put the video out. That other video um telling you guys that I was gonna be doing this earlier, but yeah. Am I really quiet or I can't tell? I don't know. I hope some people join. Yeah, me too. I can't tell what. Oh wait, there we go. Maybe it's starting to move a little bit. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I can't tell. What strings you got? Well, let's see. I got 2 things of Ernie Ball. I got let me see. What would I want to do? I got all 11s because that's what I usually play with is 11s. But what I'll probably do is I've got the Ernie Ball Beefy Slinky, and I'm probably going to use this for my Schecter, and then I've got Power Slinky. There we go. Power Slinky that I'll probably use for my V, and then I got Diodario for my acoustic. So, even for the Schecter. Oh, okay. What do you mean? What do you mean, even for the Schecter? I'm gonna try to share this stream. Let's see if I can get more people out. Let's go to the Facebook page. C tuning is bad for 11s. I mean, it depends on what you're using. Most of the time I use 10s on my V and 11s and 11s on the Schecter. But you just saw the beefy ones. What, when I showed them to you or somewhere else? Okay, let's go to Facebook. Bam. There we go. And publish that. You showed them, yeah. Yep. Yes, I did. And the reason why I'm not exactly um restringing the guitars right now is because I just ate some food and I'm pretty full. Man, I have the hardest life decision Ibanez or Music Man. Man has to think. Yeah, that's a decent decision there. But what are the models though? Ibanez and Music Man, but which Ibanez and which Music Man? That is the question that we're all dying to know. Well, it says there's a second person that's joined the live stream. I'm not sure. Hey, it's Logan. There we go. What up, Logan? Uh Yeah, I really, really want the Majesty so bad. It's just expensive. Just really expensive. That's the only problem, unfortunately. But, you know, that usually is the case with guitars. Any good ones are going to end up being somewhat expensive. Yeah. Unfortunately. Hey, I don't know. I wish guitars weren't so expensive because I'd have a lot more, but it's something that you really got to save up for. And for someone like me, where I got a lot of things to pay for all the time and I don't necessarily have the best way to just save up that much, it's hard to do, unfortunately. But, it is what it is. And for the new Dream, yeah, me too. I hope it's good. That's the only thing. I really hope it's good because I'll be really disappointed if they pull another like astonishing situation. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I like the astonishing to an extent, but still, and I don't know. From what I heard, like I said in Sinistercast, it's got me hooked. But if they do anything way over here compared to that, I don't know what I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Logan, yeah, I just found used ones. Got my Alexi 600 for 400, and it's normally 1,000. It's a good deal. It will be, at least for me, gonna put a Catch Floyd in it soon. Supposedly better than Floyd Rose original. I think it's more of a preference thing, honestly, but I, I just, to me, Floyd Rose, it's just so problematic at times. That's the only thing. I think it has a lot. It gets problematic. I'd get so frustrated with it. That's the only thing. Can you guys hear me good enough? Like I can't monitor myself. I don't know how loud I am. YouTube just has this little meter thing at the bottom that shows how loud I am apparently, but I don't know how loud I actually am to you guys. So or whammy bar in that case. And I can hear you well. Okay. I mean I can see the appeal. Like the next guitar, like I said, if I get the Majesty, it'll have the whammy bar and the floating bridge and all that fun stuff. The only guitar I've ever had with a whammy was my first starter guitar, and that was it. I never had any of them with a whammy or the ability to have a whammy. It was always my starter guitar, and that was it. And that's gone. I sold it years ago. I have the Floyd 1000 on my Alexi, and knife edges are just worn, so I need a new one. 11-year-old guitar. Nice. Yeah, I want to get a new guitar so bad. Like when I went to Guitar Center to get the strings, I was looking at guitars and stuff they had there. They had. It's hard to find anything above 6 strings, like a Guitar Center. At least by me, they don't usually carry 7 and 8 and stuff like that. Definitely not 9 and above. But I'll usually see more 7s than 8s, obviously. But they didn't have any 7s. But I found one 8, and it was a Schecter, I believe. Yeah, it was a Schecter, but it was like a smoky blackish gray color, and I liked it, but I don't know. Trust me, once you get 1,000 and up, those guitars stay in tune amazingly. Not a fan of Dimebag harmonic technique, though. Yeah, you would hope that your guitar, if it's over $1,000, that it would, or if it's over 1,000, then yeah, you would hope that it would stay in tune well. One sec, be back. All right. Yeah, I would expect it to be at least somewhat decent. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, it's just weird. It's like it's not natural to guitar, like what a usual guitar type of thing is. That's I don't know. It just seems too wacky for me. Like if I got into it now, obviously, if it's a really good guitar, I'm not gonna care as much. But it'd be kind of a hassle and something to get used to, honestly. But it is how it is. Oh boy. Whew. Let's see now. There's so many things I want to get. So many things I want to get. You guys don't understand. Well, you probably do because you probably want a bunch of things too. But I switched from 1052 1046 to help with the shoulder pain, and I honestly like the sound better. I mean, hey, yeah, it's like personal preference. And welcome back, Coke. Welcome back. I'm tired, guys. It's one of those days. I am tired. I only slept like 3 hours, and I went to work, at 5 in the morning. I only have Visa. I like a real nice Ibanez, and I want a rounded V. A rounded V? See, for me, the V has to be pointy, or it just doesn't have the same effect. And Coke, go to sleep. I can't. I can't. If I stay up and I only sleep like 2 hours or like 3 like I did last night, if I try to go to bed or take a nap during the day, I get a headache and I don't feel good. So I have to just push it out until like normal nightly bedtime. And that's just kind of how it is. The Y2KV, actually, I don't know what that looks like. I'll have to look it up. Dave Mustaine. Y2, was it Y2KV? Yeah, but just I don't know. It's like I'm looking at a natural mahogany one. I like the wood look. Like I'd love to get a guitar that looks like natural wood, but I can't do the roundedness. Like with my Dean Dave Mustaine, it's pointed, and that's how I like it. That's what I'm used to. So I guess it's personal preference, but still, the rounded just doesn't seem metal enough for me. It's not dangerous enough. You can't stab someone with a rounded V. I could take my Dean, and go freaking impale someone. Blackmail Universe. Is that like where they put the album art on it and stuff? I used to like those a lot more than I do now. Like the only ones that I would actually really want is a Peace Sells one and the Rust in Peace one, and that's it. All the other ones I just don't think look good. The other one, those would just be for looks and just be like, yeah, this is a Dave Mustaine thing. It's a Megadeth album. That's what it is, and it looks cool. But beyond that, I don't know. Have you seen the Jiva 10 Ibanez guitar? I think I know what you're talking about, but let me pull it up. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those are nice. Kind of a body like my Schecter. Coke mainly improv. Practicing improv is good. That is good stuff to do. It is very good to do. Yeah. I stopped following his guitar a while ago after I got into wanting Dream Theater stuff more. I need to get a new webcam, guys. Because even the one, it's going out of focus. I can tell. There we go. Now stay in focus. But yeah, man, I ate too much. I want to start restringing my guitars, but like, I'm at that fullness where you don't want to move. but yeah, I'm practicing the ultimate picking exercise and rock discipline. What's rock discipline? What is rock discipline? Oh boy, I hope I have my wire cutters. I didn't even think about that. I should over there. Oh, John Petrucci rock discipline. I'm not familiar with. I mean, I probably have seen it. I just don't know it by name. Oh, it's a DVD. Yeah, then I probably have. Well, I probably still could have seen it on YouTube. A lot of people put that kind of stuff up on there. Working on the rhythm parts for Sudden Death. Was that on Sudden Death? Was that on 13? Did that come out on their album 13? Yeah, that's what I thought. See, I don't know if you guys remember, because I know some of you guys are younger, but when Megadeth released 13, people were like actually freaking out because they were afraid that Megadeth was gonna be no more. And I think the basis of why they were saying that was because in 13, Vic Rattlehead is facing away from the audience. So they thought it was a symbol of them walking away and this being their final goodbye album and blah blah blah, which looking back now, I saw it when it came out, I could like understand that, but looking back now, it's kind of like, come on. They weren't just going to do that. They weren't going to throw it out there and just be like, yeah, we're done. We're done. That's it. You guys decoded it and that's it. You can't see Logan's messages, then refresh. Next Megadeth album you're not sure about. I haven't heard too much from it aside from a couple of videos and stuff on Facebook of pieces of it or them playing and stuff, but that's about it. I don't know. I wasn't exactly super satisfied with Dystopia, or even really Super Collider, so it could go either way. Yeah, I like his voice. He's got a good voice. It's unique. It's very Megadeth-y. Megadeth wouldn't be Megadeth if it wasn't for his voice. Let's just say that. Whew. You don't think Chris Adler's good? What? I think he's phenomenal. Surprise me, man. Camera, you're on camera, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little loopy. Not in Megadeth. Well, I still think he's pretty good. I guess maybe I should start restringing. Chris Adler isn't good, okay? Yes, he is. I think he's good. Shame on you guys. I'm getting one of my guitars. Haha. So do you guys want to see me doing the restringing and stuff, or do you want me to keep the camera the way it is when I'm talking to you guys? Wow, this is really out of tune. That's terribly out of tune. It's time for a string change. Wait, where's my winder? I need my winder. Got my winder. Man, I'm getting a ukulele, very non-metal, if you will. Get a ukulele, do it. Why not? Fuck it. Ukuleles are cool. Blah, 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 blah. You could just pimp out your current guitars. In terms of what? New pickups? My own custom artwork with a Sharpie? It's one string on the first guitar. I also want to get into keyboards. I just don't have any money for now for anything. Pickups, tone per bridge, locking tuners. Yeah, I could, but I'm pretty satisfied with the ones I have. My next step would just be getting a new guitar in total. Man, the one thing I hate about strings is they're so springy and they just don't want to follow what you're trying to do, and they're difficult. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. Whoa. Come. There you go. Now stay. Hip, hip, hooray. So what have you guys been up to, huh? Just school, work, same old, same old. School, yeah. Me too. But school, which is, well, you need it, unfortunately. That's the problem. You need school. Enjoy it while you're there. So did you guys play any sports or anything? I'm doing bad in math. Algebra is so boring and annoying. My thing is, I hate math too. I hate it, but that was like one of my strongest subjects. I excelled in math, but I can't stand math. I'm good at it, but I don't like it, like at all. I played football, but 6 hours a day during the summer and 3 after school. Not worth it. I mean, I did that. When I played football in high school, we did 2-a-days during the summer, and then we had practice after school. Football was fun, but I mostly did football to get me in good shape for wrestling season when that came around. There's only like a 2-week break from when football ended and then wrestling started. I don't play sports. I have a D in math. I know, horrible, but my strongest subject is English. Well, that's good. Obviously not, the D, but as long as you're doing your best, you can't really, just get some help and get some extra help, study a little harder, study more, stay after school maybe, work on it with your teacher. I'm playing Frosty the Snowman at my winter festival on guitar, so that's cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's always interesting. I just do the gym now. 3 miles a day, 1,200 calories a day, so I've been losing weight fast. That's good. That's good. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to drop some weight because I'm a lot heavier than I used to be. I was like in high school during wrestling and stuff, I was running 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 miles a day. I was 160 pounds. Now I'm like 200 and not in very good shape. I've been hitting the gym recently again too to kind of lose some weight and stuff. But I got to find the time to do it to begin with. I'm trying. I'm behind. I'll get past it though. That's awesome. Yeah, man, just as long as you do your best and, trust me, you want to do good. When you're in high school, you want to do good because it does help, because I don't know if you guys plan on going to college or what you're doing, but doing well, you want to do well. I know it sucks, believe me, but you want to do well. Middle school football, we ran 5 miles and did stadiums. That was a classic. Stadiums as in like running the stairs. We ran 10 laps around the field for warm-up. Man, does anyone know? I do. I know what I want to do in life. Play some fucking music. Play guitar. That's what I want to do. That's my ultimate dream. Just to be able to play guitar and make a living from that. It's obviously a far-fetched dream, but a dream's a dream. These strings are so old. My goodness. What are even going? What am I going to college for? Mine is too, but it's so hard now. I go to school for law. I'm studying law to be a lawyer. I want to move to Japan and become a musician, hired musician, or making my own music. I don't care. That's what I want. Yeah, Logan, man, I know you kind of make me think of Marty Friedman because I know you're, from what you've said and stuff, you seem very enamored with the Oriental culture and Japanese culture and all that stuff. That's sweet, man. It's good to have some kind of idea before you get into it. That really helps. It really does. And that's awesome. That is awesome. Just got to wipe the dust off. Oh, damn it. Kind of want to move to Italy. Seems like a beautiful place. I want to go to music school, but I don't really know. Already have my 4-year tuition paid off, so I'm set. Also going there for a week trip in 2020. Can't wait. Oh, really? Well, that's awesome, dude. kind of want to move to Italy, but it seems like a beautiful place. I want to go to music school, but I don't really know. Yeah, I think I've told you guys I wanted to go to music school too. I wanted to go to Berkeley in Boston. Yeah. Oh, trust me. You say it's coming up fast, but time goes by a lot quicker when you start going down. Time starts flying, so quick, real quick. Okay. 14. Which ones did I say I was putting on my Schecter? I don't remember. I think it was the beefy. Yeah, I think it was the beefy. So I can get a beefy tone in C standard. Maybe I should flip it now. Maybe I should do the V in C standard and my Schecter in E standard. Ooh. Yeah. Sounds like a plan, right? I don't, actually, I don't want to start with the lowest string. I'm not going to start with the C. I'm going to start with the thinnest because it's easier. Got to get that beefy tone. Hell yes, you do. Hell yes, you do. What gauge? I use 11s. I pretty much across the board use 11s. I've alternated before between 10 and 11s, but 11s have been pretty much what I always use. Beefy is 11 to 54. What's the bottom string? 54. Because it's the biggest number. It's the thickest. Because that's a measurement. The numbers are measurements. That's like a I think it's the diameter in millimeters, but it's like 0.12 or something like that. I don't think it's, it's not full millimeters. It's a fraction of a millimeter, I believe. Do 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 do. How many years of college do you have left? Well, I'm on my third year right now, so I'm technically a junior in college right now. That's kind of overkill for drop D. I use 10 to 56 set for drop D. Hey, again, string gauges, stuff like that, it's all preference, man. There's no set way to do it. Heck, there's probably someone who uses 9s for like C standard or something low. Crank it a string, crank it a string, crank it a string. I used 10 to 52 for the longest time. Lowering it to D makes it feel like 52. Hey, that's one string down on one guitar. Clap it up. Hooray. Next string. Whew. I use 11s or 10s because I play in E the most. Whew. Come on. I hate threading the needle. There we go. Yeah, most of my stuff that songs like by artists that I know how to play are mostly in E standard, but when I write stuff, it's all over the place. E standard, D standard, C standard, drop D, drop A sharp, all that fun stuff. Let's see. The thing I want the most for Christmas is to sleep. I mean, sure. Who do we think is the best guitarist? In terms of what? Just overall guitar player or what? Like best solo player or specify? Be specific. I want Dave Mustaine to ascend from the heavens and give me an ESP Custom Shop DV8 for Christmas. Hey, if that happens, send them over my way too. I'll take a free guitar from Dave. Overall, yeah, I think I'll agree with the Coke. It's probably John. For me, it's probably John Petrucci. And I know that sounds kind of biased because I'm such a big Dream Theater fan, but he just there. I don't think there's anything he can't play. That's why I say that. He's good at rhythm. He's good at soloing. Plays odd stuff. He can play any kind of style he wants to. I'm sure maybe he doesn't do some like 8-finger tapping stuff. But I'd say Steve Vai. Yeah, he's really good too, though. Well, God is John Petrucci, so he's the only one that could come down from the heavens. I mean, I hold Dave Mustaine pretty high up there. He's the riff master. I think he writes better riffs than James Hetfield does. Don't get me wrong, James writes good riffs too, but Dave is just the riff master. Always has been. Always will be. You stupid string, get in there. I got VIP tickets to Marty Friedman in February. Awesome. I wish. That'd be cool to see him. That would be. Oh no, he insulted James. I didn't insult him. I just said Dave is better. That's all. It's not an insult. I said he's good still. God, wrong. I still think he's good. Trust me. God, man, come on. James is better than Kirk. Yeah, James is better than Kirk, but Dave is better than James. Kirk is, I've never really liked him. He's had his moments with some songs, with some of Metallica's songs. He's written some really good solos, but overall, he's just kind of a one-trick pony. Yeah, the wah pedal is a big. I can't. I can only take so much wah pedal, and then it gets really old. And he does the same pentatonic licks all the time. You used to think James sucked. Why? He's one of the main driving forces behind some of the riffs and stuff. Metallica was good when they were a Dave Mustaine cover. Yeah, I like that. That's funny. That's a funny joke right there. That's a good one. Yeah, I only use delay mostly because I thought because Kirk shredded, he was better. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I was saying, Kirk focuses on all these flashy pentatonic things that just they make you look good. And sure, it takes some skill to play it, but that's all he does. He doesn't venture beyond. And that's the problem. Your favorite shredder is obviously Kurt. Kurt Cobain? Who do you mean? Because man, I'm so sore. It's just one of those days. The best Metallica song is Fade to Black. What about you guys? No. Nope. Best Metallica song to me, The Mechanics, or is it? Or you mean Four Horsemen? But no, the best Metallica song to me is Master of Puppets, because that's like how I was introduced to Metallica when I was young, was through Master of Puppets. That was one of the first songs I like tried to force myself to learn on guitar. So Master of Puppets will always hold a spot right there for me. And it's just so fun. It's such a good song. You can't really say it's not. I don't like you. Master of Puppets, I don't like. You can ban me. Why don't you like Master of Puppets? What's wrong with it? Call of Cthulhu since Dave wrote it. Dave wrote a lot of their they on Kill 'Em All, Metallica's first album. They stole a bunch of Dave's writing and stuff. I mean, he got pissed off because of it. You can't just take someone's songs and then not give them credit for it. It just doesn't work that way. And obviously, I'm glad it happened. I'm glad those guys kicked Dave out of the band, because if they wouldn't have, we wouldn't have Megadeth. But try to think about what Metallica would have been like if Dave had never been kicked out. I'm glad Dave didn't. Yeah. I think there's videos of Dave singing some stuff. Maybe I can't remember. I think so. I got a good question for you guys. Oh, hey Tim. I got an interesting trivia question for you guys about Metallica. Or not Metallica, about Megadeth. What famous guitar player did Dave try to get to play in Megadeth? What famous guitar player did Dave Mustaine try to get when he was making Megadeth? No, not Kerry King. Think you're along the right. You're in the right area ish. Marty Friedman. Yeah, I mean Marty Friedman ended up in Megadeth down the road, but this was like, I'm talking about when he was first like, fuck you Metallica, I'm going to make a better band, and then he was trying to put together Megadeth and he was calling up people to try out and come play and stuff. And this has always blown my mind because I can only Dave Mustaine tried to get Dimebag Darrell. He tried to get Dimebag Darrell in Megadeth. Can you imagine what Megadeth would have been like if they had Dimebag as a lead guitar player? That would have been some crazy shit. You don't like Kerry King? What do you have against Kerry King? Kerry King's great. He's an asshole apparently in real life, but he's a good guitar player. Oof. What's my opinion on All That Remains? Honestly, I haven't really listened to him, to be honest. Dave Mustaine rejected Dime in 1989 because Dime wanted Vinny to come, but Megadeth already had Chuck as drummer. And they went with Marty and fired Chuck and got Nick Menza. Yeah. But this is like earlier than that. Megadeth formed in 85. You're talking 4 years down the road. I'm talking about at the very beginning. So he probably came back and tried to do something in 89, but it wasn't the initial call for it. He does the same thing over and over again and just plays with the whammy bar for solos. Dimebag couldn't shred. Was in 83. Are you sure? Because no. Because Dave was in Metallica, and then when he got kicked out, maybe it was 83, because 85 was, because 85 was when Killing in My Business came out, and 86 was Peace Sells. And plays the same lick over and over. No, he does not. Oh, Kerry King, he just you have to understand, like, I've seen Slayer live. Like, he fucking kills. It's just that, the whammy bar, dive bomb type sound is what it's Slayer's kind of thing, because they're that dark, satanic, whatever. That kind of sound just fits with Slayer. When he got kicked out in 83, Dave Jr. and Dave met in 83. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because like I was saying, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good came out in 85. And then Peace Sells was 86. So that's why I was thinking 85. I got my dates mixed up. What's your least favorite Dream Theater album? Probably The Astonishing. Sorry to say. It didn't stick with me. It really didn't. Least favorite Dream Theater song? Oh God, there's too many. Almost anything from the Astonishing, aside from Lord Nefarious and the second track. I don't remember the name of it on the album. 6 minutes. Watch now. Everyone will hate me. Or 6 o'clock. Yours is the self-titled one, which. Oh, really? Nah. I got a trivia for you if you think you know a lot about Dream Theater, and you can't look this up. No cheating, because I know you're on a computer or phone watching this. No cheating. No looking it up. Active Faith is a great song. Yes. What was Dream Theater's original name before they were Dream Theater? And don't look it up. Do not look it up. I want to see if you guys really know. Don't look it up. It fits with the theme of Dream Theater, though. Makes, if you don't know, it'll make sense when you hear it. Okay, Tim doesn't know. What about Logan or the Coke? You guys know? Majesty, yes. Did you look it up? I think you looked it up. I've listened to like 2 Dream Theater songs, maybe. Logan, I'm assigning you homework. You need to go listen to some more Dream Theater. I can give you a list of songs to listen to. You gotta. You have to. Okay, we got 1 guitar strung. And I don't know if I want to do any more. Ugh. My back just hurts. What about the Majesty symbol is obvious. Guitar Hero introduced me to Dream Theater. Really? What, really? Tim, what, I'm guessing it was Pull Me Under that was on Guitar Hero, because that's the only one that any Dream Theater I can think of that would be on Guitar Hero. But what Guitar Hero was that on? Yeah, that's what I figured, but which Guitar Hero was that on? No, it wasn't on 3. I used to play 3 all the goddamn time growing up. I used to play 3 a lot. There was not, Pull Me Under was not on there. Unless it was some kind of downloadable content or something. World Tour. Guitar Hero World Tour. Is that a Guitar Hero game? I don't know. Like I said, I only played pretty much 3 and a little bit of 2. And that was it. And I remember playing the Metallica one and the Van Halen version in some GameStop stores. But I never owned one. It was World Tour. I just checked. How do you guys feel about Rocksmith? I've seen stuff on that, but yes, Logan, you heard Metallica. I was talking about the Guitar Hero Metallica thing that I used to play in GameStop stores. Rocksmith, the delay is so ass. Is it really? Because honestly, I was thinking of maybe playing it and doing some videos on it, but I don't know. If it's really delayed, then, I mean, I can maybe still do it, but is it worth doing? That's the thing. Because that's what I could do for some live streams and stuff, is play Rocksmith. But not like 1 second, but it's close to a second, so it's noticeable. Ugh. I hate that. Because like when I've done sometimes when I use amp sims in my DAW, there's a delay and it's really hard to play with. So I think it looks okay. Honestly, I've never tried it. Shitty pedals can be like that. Ha. Yeah. No. New strings, yeah. I think I'm gonna take a break before I do another one. And I gotta wait for my girlfriend to get out of work and text me. Dream Theater songs to listen to. Nightmare to Remember, check. Count of Tuscany, check. Ministry of Lost Souls, check. Octavarium, check. In the Name of God, check. Glass Prison, yeah. Yeah. Those are good ones. I just picked up a Boss Metal MG2 at a garage sale for hey, that's pretty good. I mean, you do some interesting things with it. I used to be into pedals a lot when I was first learning and stuff, but then I kind of got meh. I didn't really like them. Like I had a Metal Muff. I had a Metal Muff as a distortion pedal when I was first learning, and I'm sure you can get good tones out of it now if I went back and did it, but it wasn't pretty. It was not pretty. Yeah, the only pedal I use now is my foot switch to switch channels and a Ditto looper pedal. But my Ditto looper is kind of broken. Like the button doesn't work I must have busted it somehow. I like using my pedals when my neighbors pick me off. Yeah. Nothing from their self-titled besides Illumination Theory. I just messed up that name bad. Illumination. Yeah. What's another good Dream Theater song to listen to is Enigma Machine. I love Enigma Machine. It's such a good instrumental. Or Dance of Eternity. That's another great instrumental of Dream Theaters. So definitely check that one out too. No, it's horrible. Don't listen to him, Logan. No, Logan, listen to me. Enigma Machine and Dance of Eternity. They're great songs. John's SIGs are weird looking. No, they're not. They're beautiful. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous guitars. It's not horrible. It's just not good. Coke, I can't believe you right now. Oh, those two songs are so good. They're so good. Dance of Eternity is good. Yeah, and so is Enigma Machine. It's such a good, like, groove, man. And then, like, I always get goosebumps in the slower bending part. Cause they hit a chord in there. It just makes me go, ugh. Enigma. Yes. Here, Logan, I will type it out for you. You need to go listen to this song right here. Listen to that song. Listen to it. Good. It's good stuff. Oh. Oh, my back is sore. Octavarium is a good album. Let's see what's on Octavarium. Root of All Evil. These Walls. Is Ministry of Lost Souls on there too, or is that? Well, and then obviously you've got Octavarium. Whew. Whew. All right, guys, I got a good question for you. It may be a little more conceited. Oh yeah, Systematic Chaos, you're right. But so of all the videos that I have made, which ones are your favorite? And even better, which videos did you find me on? I wonder how much of a delay there is on this. Can't tell. Oh boy. On my most popular, which was what, the guitar or the types of guitar players at Guitar Center. Actually, I can say anything. Yeah. Oh yeah. How to make a doom metal song one. Yeah, I've wanted to do some more videos like that with other genres. When I made that video, I was like, people might like it, people might not like it. But I was just like, I came up with it because I was in a doom metal mood. So maybe I'll have to look into doing some more of those. My favorite was your Jaws theme, and I found you from your Guitar Center video. Yeah, Jaws theme was fun. I don't know. I don't know if you guys know the Megadeth medley. Yeah. Uh, which one? The acoustic one or the regular one? Wait, Logan said JP6 were weird. Yeah, but yeah, the Jaws theme cover was interesting to do because the phrasing and stuff is really weird with the way John Williams wrote it. Just really weird. And I mean, I did it pretty much to the movie theme. Some people simplify it and make it odd, but it was fun to do. And I got my buddy Daniel, who was on Sinister Cast, to do drums for it, and that made it a lot heavier, which was great. I thought it was great. I liked it. It was fun to make too. A pain to make, but it was fun to make too. Ouch. And I've noticed Close Encounters theme. Yeah, maybe. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, with the Jaws theme, like in YouTube's analytics, you can go so deep into just different numbers and what they mean. And I can see when people add my videos to playlists and stuff. Like if someone makes like a song playlist of videos on YouTube, I can see if one of my videos is one of them on their playlist. And a lot of people have added the Jaws theme song to like weirdly named playlists where they're like, new level, brutal metal, heavy as shit, stuff like that. And it's just fun to see how people are like that. The Simpsons theme is requested highly. Oh, you guys want me to do this? Oh, yeah, I think someone did say that, but you guys really want me to do The Simpsons? The Megadeth medley part 2 is highly requested. You want me to do another Megadeth medley? Is that what you're saying, Logan? Metallica medley. Didn't I do a Metallica medley, though? But I did it in C standard. I hate the Dimebag Star, though. Random Star was short fin. And Dream Theater. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Definitely the holiday stuff. That's a thing, Tim. But man, now I'm losing my train of thought. Dream Theater. Yeah. The thing with if I wanted to do like a Dream Theater medley or cover or something, if I did a cover of a Dream Theater song, it'd be a lot easier because I could get my buddy Daniel to play the drums, and I really wouldn't have to worry about the drums. But writing the drum tracks and stuff for Dream Theater songs is like hard because I mean I have enough understanding of drums to write out drum parts and program them so that they sound somewhat real and like a real person can play it. Because I did percussion in school and band, but Dream Theater with all the weird time signatures and stuff, I just wouldn't know how to exactly program the drums to that, if that makes any sense. Do a Cobb medley? Honestly, I don't listen to them very much. Nightmare wouldn't be too hard. I know Nightmare pretty well, but Dance, no, that'd be down the road. I don't even know all of Dance of Eternity. I want to learn the Dance of Eternity, but that's going to take a long time because it's very complicated. Very complicated. Oh. 4/4. Nightmare? You mean? Nightmare's got dance for 6 string. Yeah, you can play it on a 6 string. That's how I learn it too. I don't have a 7 string. I want to get a guitar with more than 6 strings. I wanted a 7 string for a long time, but I could maybe even go 8. I don't know. But I want more than 6 because to get that lower register to write some heavy shit, you know? But it's down the road. Whew. The intro to Dance of Eternity is not in 4/4. It is not. It goes nuts. Unless you're being sarcastic. But it's not in 4/4. Dun, dun. Yeah, no, it's not in 4/4. Ba, 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 ba. No, because it's got no. Oh, maybe the first measure is 4/4, but not the entire intro. 7 string is your limit. Yeah, I don't know. It's 7 string seems kind of like a limit to me too. But adding, I don't know. It's just a thought. It'd be cool to experiment with. That's the only thing. But it comes down to how much am I willing to pay to experiment, you know. But also the top side of that, if I get an 8 string, I also technically have a 7 string, and I don't have to use the 8th string, and then I have a 7 string. But you know, I could see implementing 7 or 8. It just depends. Yeah, most Dream Theater songs change time signature. I don't know if they have very many that are in a straight in 1 meter. The beginning. Bum, ba, 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 ba. I think it's 4/4. Ba, 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 da, 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 ba, da. Yeah, I think it's a 4/4. Only 7 string band I listen to is Active Defiance. Is that Active Defiance? Is that Chris Broderick's thing? Oh, what did you think of a? Did you like Godsmack's new album? I didn't as much. Tim, honestly, I'm not a huge Godsmack fan. They may have a couple songs that I like, but I've never been a real fan of Godsmack. Hate Me or Love Me, never really liked him that much. I thought they were trying to rip off Metallica in a lot of ways. I don't know. I couldn't do it. The whole Godsmack thing just wasn't for me. It never was for me. Whew. I'm getting the sniffles. That ain't good. I don't want the sniffles. Because it's starting to get cold. Understandable. Yeah, I never really got into him. Chris Broderick and Sean Drover. Yeah. Maybe I think Chris is the best tapper of all time. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really. No, the best tapper, but what do you mean by tapping? Like single string or what? Because then I would argue that Eddie Van Halen is the best tapper because he's really the one that kind of, streamlined it. Oh, the stream lagged. What did you think of Dramatic Turn of Events? I like Dramatic Turn of Events. There isn't very much Dream Theater that I don't like, honestly. Tosny, is he? Yeah, he's pretty good. Has it? It's really good. I like it. Tapper. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, look at Tim with the deep questions. What made you decide to start YouTube? Well, I think look up his piano style arpeggio 8 fingers. I think I've seen him play before. I know what you're talking about. But Tim, why did I start? I think I've talked about this in a Sinister cast a while ago. Probably one of the first ones that I recorded. I don't know. It was a way for me to get my musicalness in here and on here into some kind of product out there. You know, I was recording myself for a long time. I never really did anything with it. I just kind of kept it, and I don't know. It was an outlet, and it still is an outlet for me. Um, I've talked about before. I had a gaming channel before that I never should have done in the first place, but after doing that for a while, probably a little less than a year, I kind of came to the realization that like I'm a musician. Why am I doing a gaming channel? I'm just trying to ride a trend, and I should do a music channel. And then I shut down my old gaming channel. I started up Sinister Bunny Studios, and then the rest is how it is now. Breaking All Illusions is a great song, Logan. Check that one out too. Yep, check that one out too. I only listen to Megadeth. Sorry, haha. Children of Bodom, Bodom. Well, Logan, let me ask, because I know you like the Oriental side of music and Japanese music. Do you like the Japanese style or sound because you're into the Japanese culture, or do you like the Japanese sound and style because of Marty Friedman? You're not bland, Coke. I don't think anyone's really bland. Your music taste, nah, it'll change. You're still young. Trust me, it'll change. You're still young. You'll find new bands. You'll venture out. It'll change. Yeah, definitely do it, man. Tim, it's just it's a crazy world that we can do this YouTube thing. And it's nuts, I never would have thought a handful of years ago that I would be trying to pursue this thing on YouTube and investing a lot of money into it, with my recording equipment and spending a shit ton for this camera and stuff like that. And, that I would even be doing this type of thing like I'm talking to you guys. It's a crazy world now. It took you 5 years to find Dream Theater. I'm sorry to hear that. I liked it because it's so not repetitive. None of the songs are like Metallica playing the same riff for 8 minutes. Chord progressions are very complex, and song structure is very based on traditional Japanese music. Yeah, because they don't follow the Eastern music is a little bit different. They don't follow the diatonic way that we play. In a full octave, we have 12 notes. They have more because they go microtonal, and that's where it gets really complicated and weird. Is with all the microtonal stuff. Like if you've never seen a microtonal guitar, look it up and go see it. The fret work on that is insanely weird. I don't know how they play them, but look up a microtonal guitar and just it'll blow your mind. And then even someone playing it. But, Coke Mega Dave is amazing. He's the greatest. Greatest. Oh, hey, guys. So, something very exciting happened to me. You guys will learn about it soon enough. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but it's something cool, new, and interesting, and I think you guys are going to like it. It's really exciting for me, but most likely you guys will find out next Friday with next Friday's video. So be prepared for that, and I'm just letting you know now so you can get excited for it. I wish YouTube would pay more attention to artists and musicians than these fake YouTubers popping up left and right. Yeah, but Tim, listen, here's the thing. All these YouTubers that get really popular also die out just as fast as they grow. So they go whoop and then crash and then gone. And there's so many examples of that. But when you do something where you build a community and you don't all of a sudden skyrocket to popularity, and you build a connection with people like I'm doing with you guys, it lasts longer. Take like some of the top YouTubers. I'm not going to say PewDiePie because not PewDiePie, but like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, guys like that. They've established a community in a relationship with their audience, and so they've stayed on top for a while. Is Megadeth your favorite band? Favorite brand? Yeah. Like Sinister Bunny Studios, I'm sorry. Huh? I'm not sure what you mean, Coke. Tim, true, yeah. It's unfortunate, and I know the way that the algorithm works now is very unfavorable for small content creators like myself and even you, Tim. But yeah. Yeah, right. I was about to say, you sure about that? You following the numbers like I am? Because let's just see here. If we go to I'm 5 away from 200, guys. You got 20 subs and no videos, but was that sub for sub? Is that what that was? All downhill since Megadeth medley. Yeah, definitely. As soon as I did that, people were like, "Oh, this guy sucks," and just and went down the gutter. Yeah, I know, it's weird to think about, honestly. It's nuts. Because I like my gaming one. I think I got to 50 subs or something like that. Yeah, I think 50, but a lot, and that was with sub for sub. With Sinister Bunny Studios, I made it a top priority not to do that. So why would you have no videos? I don't know. I know plenty of people that have done sub for sub with no videos just because they want to say, look at how many followers I have. That kind of thing. It's all a popularity contest. That's all it is. It's like high school. It is just like high school. You guys listen to Symphony X? Because Symphony X is another really great progressive metal band. Progressive's like speed metal band. They're great. You made videos once, but no one wants to talk about that. Please, God, no. No, come on. Come on, show us. Send us the link so we can go watch them. I listened to Symphony of Destruction. Haha. That's such an easy song, though. I heard of them. Maybe I should. Symphony X. Yeah, they're really good. Look up Symphony X Inferno or Domination or the Odyssey. Stuff like that. They're really, really good. They're deleted now. No, no, I haven't listened to them. I've listened to Static X. Let's see. There's Symphony X, Static X, Planet X. What's another X? There's a couple bands with X. Trivium. I think Trivium's pretty good. Isn't the guitar player from Trivium like John Petrucci's nephew or something like that? Or Racer X? Yeah, that's the other one I forgot about with Paul Gilbert. Racer X. Paul Gilbert's another really good technical guitar player. Blah. Is it? Because I thought it was Trivium. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Whew. Yeah, guys, I think I think I'm gonna just sit and hang out with you guys now. I got one guitar strung. I'll just do the other ones tomorrow. I'm not really feeling it now. My body is killing me. My back and stuff from going back to the gym and running for miles and miles. It's taking a toll on me right now. Yngwie Malmsteen is good. God too. Yeah, God are good. Yeah. The thing with Yngwie is he makes it seem like he's not even trying. Like it's just like another thing. He's like, "Oh, you want me to play 6,000 BPM? Okay." What? Why are you guys looking at me? That's nothing. It's a jog. It's a light jog. His music is ass, but his playing it's not ass. I like Yngwie's solo stuff. He's really good. I like his solo stuff. Like God, what's it called? I can't remember the name of it now. I only play with my Rolex on. Yngwie quote. Yeah, he wears a lot of jewelry, that is for sure. And it's weird how he can play so fast with all that jewelry on. But yeah, but he's really good. Hey, with one guitar string, you can play any modern pop song. Yeah, that's very true. It's been true for a couple of decades. His backing stuff is you don't like. All the drums sound the same. Well, it's just the sound. It's like it's neoclassical. Neoclassical shred. It's supposed to be like old classical music mixed with shredding guitar. That's the whole point of neoclassical. It's a genre. All right, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw out my strings and stuff. You like playing "Scream and Shout" by Britney Spears and playing it? Great. I'm gonna throw these out. I'll be back. Oh. Let's leave so he comes back to nothing. Man, Coke, you're being sassy tonight. Oh no. You're mentally not. Yeah, me either. I'm like I said, I slept like 3 hours last night, went to work at like 5 in the morning, and I had a whole thing where I lost my apartment key and I was looking all over the place to find it and at my job. And, it's been a whole thing. I have a very important question. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Well, Tim, that depends. Is it Miracle Whip or Hellman's? Oh, by the way, I don't think I've given you guys an update or anything, but I told you guys I changed guitar picks. I use John Petrucci's now. One of his signature picks. They're a lot thicker than what I'm used to, but they're really pointy. I really like them. They're really nice. I'm gonna start using these from now on. They're more expensive, but they play well. I like them. Good for my playing style because I pick the shit out of stuff. Hellman's. Yep, then it's an instrument. It's an instrument. You have 16 hours on YouTube daily? Like you watch YouTube for 16 hours a day? Because that could be a problem. Dude, I can play at BPM. I can almost go 9. Wow, man, you have to make a video on that so we can all see. Background music. Oh, yeah, I've done that when I work on homework and stuff before. Play some like study sounds or study music, I've done that before. Guitar challenge. Play the same guitar chord over and over for 24 hours. Woo! That'd be almost a health risk. Because I don't know if you guys know, but there's been cases of people who do live streams and they try to do them for 24 hours or whatever, and people have, heart attacks and seizures and strokes and stuff because they don't sleep, they don't eat, they don't do anything, they pass out and they get hurt. Megadeth counts. Do you hope the new album is 2 hours again? Whatever they do, it doesn't matter to me as long as it's good. Megadeth is touring with Ozzy. Oh well, that's a weird man to take with. Megadeth was touring with Black Sabbath not too long ago. Used Jazzy Dunlap 1mm. Yeah, Ozzy should open for Megadeth. I'm sure they'll co-headline. One day Ozzy will headline, the other day Megadeth will. Just kind of switch back and forth. Motorhead open for Megadeth. Uh-huh. Oh, Lemmy. I wish I could have seen Motorhead. Unfortunately, now I can't. Poop. It sucks. I tell you guys, the next thing I need to get is a besides a new guitar, is a MIDI controller, so I can start adding some stuff to songs. You saw Ozzy live in Oshkosh; it was epic. I wouldn't mind seeing Ozzy if he was in Black Sabbath, but Ozzy alone. Yeah. Dream Theater takes Megadeth on tour. I'll end my life. One, don't joke about that. Two, my dad, I can't remember when it was, but a long time ago, probably before my time, my dad's told me where he went to, I think it was Clash of the Titans tour back when he was younger, and it was Dream Theater, Megadeth, Lamb of God, and Anthrax maybe? But he saw a Dream Theater with Megadeth together at some point. You like Ozzy more than Black Sabbath? Why? I mean, that Ozzy cool, but nah. Zach Wild, I have a issue with Zach Wild. I've seen Zach Wild in Black Label Society live. I called it out. I was there with my dad and I told him, watch. In the middle of the set, Zach Wild is going to have like a 10, 20-minute solo of just him. Lo and behold, he did, because he's full of himself. And I don't know. I don't think Zach Wild's the greatest guitar player ever. The music is more complex. Listen, Ozzy on his own is good. Black Sabbath is good, but when it comes to Ozzy or Black Sabbath, I'll take Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath with Ozzy was really good. Black Sabbath with Dio was really good. I mean, Black Sabbath is Black Sabbath. You can't really beat that. Dream Theater opened for Megadeth in the first Gigantour. Did they? Zach Wild's music is simple, but what he can do is amazing. I don't know if I would agree with that. He almost makes me think of like Kirk Hammett and the way he plays. A lot of pentatonic stuff, a lot of just kind of the same shit. I could have seen Steve Vai, Yngwie, Zach, and Tasani, but I decided to wait to see if Dream Theater comes. I don't like Ozzy or Black Sabbath. What? It was Ozzy and Slayer and Megadeth. It was a Rock USA in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That's nice. That's awesome. I'm glad I've seen 3 of the big 4. The only one I haven't seen is Metallica. I've seen Megadeth, I've seen Anthrax, and I've seen Slayer. I just need to see Metallica, and then I've seen all the big 4. Bingo. That's another tour that would be cool, is the big 4. I mean, I saw Testament too, another old thrash metal band. I saw Newstead. Yeah, the only thing with Metallica is the tickets are expensive. And they don't come to where I live. That's the only problem. Surprise guest. Yeah, it would be interesting just to have Ozzy all of a sudden pop out from behind a curtain. Played a lot of great songs. Yeah, $500 is $500 that I do not have to spend on tickets. Dave is coming to my state for the Jimi Hendrix experience, but I hate Jimi Hendrix, and it's not Megadeth, just Dave. I like Jimi Hendrix. You gotta like Jimi Hendrix. And yeah, Coke for like entry level seats, nosebleeds, $500. It's insane what the ticket prices are. I would love to see them, but not for that price. I mean, if I wanted to meet Dream Theater, like they'd be one of the bands. If I could meet the top bands that I would love to meet, the actual players, 1 Dream Theater, 2 Megadeth, and this is going to sound odd to you guys because it's not metal or anything, but I would love to meet Justin Timberlake, because I've always loved Justin Timberlake. His music is just phenomenal, and you can't deny that. And then who else? I think that's about it. Or maybe Anthrax. I'd like to meet Anthrax. Your dad's met Dave like 10 times. Nice. Rock USA is a 4-day metal festival. Tickets are like $120 for the 4 days. Yeah, but see, the problem with that, it's not in my state. So sure, it'd be $120 a ticket, right? But say I wanted to take my girlfriend with me, or my dad, or whoever to come along, it's $120 per person. So say I wanted to take my girlfriend, and me and my girlfriend go. That's $240 for tickets plus the fees. That'll probably be $300 total. But then you got to get a hotel for 4 days and food and all that other stuff for the whole entire festival. It just ends up being like $1,000 for 4 days. Yeah, I'd love to spend a day learning from John Petrucci. That'd be great. I'll take him up on it. John Petrucci, I know you're probably watching. This is Jam. If I had to hang out with anyone for a day, I'd pick Alex Leho. He's a complete party animal. Yeah. True. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'd love to go to a festival, but one, I'd have to take off work or school to go to it. And I'd have to go out of state, pay all that money. It'd be, yeah, people would argue, oh, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Well, sometimes those things kind of have to wait. There's other priorities, unfortunately, but it's life. Oof. Ooh. Megadeth ain't playing 90% of the songs I like anymore. So seeing them will be odd. There's one Mega Dave guitar player that I really like. Name all of them. Here's a little thing you guys can do. Jeez, he had Nick Menza, Marty Friedman, Chris Broderick. Now he's got the Kiko guy. Who else did he have? He had oh no, I'm dropping his name. But he did pretty well solo wise. Ended up like kind of bleaching his hair and stuff. James Schaefer. That'd be interesting turn of yeah. God, what's the guy's name? Now why am I drawing a blank? Chris Poland. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Chris Poland. Jeff Young, Marty, Al, yep. Glenn Drover, yep. The Drover brothers. Chris Broderick, Kiko, yeah. Kiko. He's really good. Kiko's really good. He's something else. But he was in Angra. It's like a Brazilian metal band. I think you're Brazilian? Yeah, I think so. Something like that. But then again, another level. I've just seen him play, and I think he's pretty good. I got a little trivia thing for you. Kirk Hammett from Metallica. What band was he in before Metallica? Who knows? Without looking it up. Made the video responding to people saying he was playing a Megadeth riff wrong. Like, get over it. I mean, I can understand that where it'd be like, you guys think I'm playing it wrong, but it's actually right or something like that. Woodstock returning in 2019. I think I've heard something about that. And yeah, Coke, he was in Exodus. I don't know if it is. I've heard a snippet, I think, on a Joe Rogan podcast, but I'm not sure about the whole Woodstock thing in 2019. Could be a thing. I don't know. Who said it? Oh, yeah, Logan, you did say it. I didn't see that. Sorry. Logan said it first. Logan was right. Exodus. He was first. Oh, look at the Coke. Yeah, he got it first, but the stream lagged. It's not fair. Who cares? You both got it right. You both did good. First band that James was in. It wasn't like a known band or anything, I don't think. It was like just like a high school kind of band. If it's a thing, I'd go to get footage. Yeah, but it depends on where it is because I'm not traveling all the way to like California for it. Obsession, you mean? Yeah. What was What was the first band that Dave was in? What was that called? Do you guys know? Do you know the first band that Dave Mustaine was in? What it was called? Panic. Good job, Logan. You got it. But there was another one. Yeah, but I think Panic was first because there might have been some small little, I had a little cover band in high school type of thing, but Panic is what I was looking for. You know, I have Dave's book somewhere, but I don't remember where. I read his book because that's how obsessed with Megadeth I used to be. It's a good read if you want to learn more about Megadeth and Dave. He comes from a pretty fucked up situation, honestly. But I guess that's what made him him. Yeah. I mean, I used to know a lot more about Megadeth. I made it like a priority to know everyone that was in it or that was in Megadeth, when they were, what album they were on, all the albums, all the songs on every album. It's just not it's not a priority anymore. I don't worry so much about memorizing all the facts and stuff anymore. Oh. Oh man, I'm yawning. Ugh. Did you hear Pokemon is becoming a live action movie? I'm both excited and nervous for it. It is? Oh boy. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. I don't know about that one. Chris Pollan, Gar Samuelson, he passed away, didn't he? Jeff, Chuck, Nick, Marty, Jimmy, Al, James, Mac, Glenn, Sean, Drover, James, Lemonzo, Chris B, Chris Adler, Kiko, Dirk. Yes, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu. What? What? Why? Great, we got Deadpool playing Pikachu now. You know what's funny? At the beginning of the year, I used to stay up all night. Now I can't even get past 4 a.m. without being dead tired. I try not to stay up till 4 anymore. But you didn't know drummer Vinny from Frank Zappa did drums for System Has Failed in 2004. No. There's a trailer for it already. Ugh. Do I want to watch it? That's the thing. Who's the original guitarist for Metallica before Dave Mustaine? Do you know? Kirk. I came later, but I don't think there was. Yeah, there wasn't one because Dave talked about how he was there to try out for Metallica, and then he was just warming up. Lloyd Grant. Yeah, but are you starting to get into the weird, like, gray, ushy mushy area of like high school? Like, yeah, we had this guy in the band first, and then we did this, and then we did that, and then this guy joined for a week, and this guy was here for 3 days. I don't count that. Coke named first Metallica bass player. I mean, he was in it for the demos, was he? I don't know. I never tried to learn too much about Metallica. I didn't care so much. Ugh. Oh. Did any of you guys go see Bohemian Rhapsody? Yes, David bullied him and he left, also threw him across the room and kicked him. Tim says he loved it, but the Coke, you're not a big Queen fan. How are you not a Queen fan? See, I went to see it with my girlfriend. She liked it, but we kind of no, Logan, you're not allowed to hate Queen. You're just not allowed. That's the rule. You're just not allowed. You can't hate Queen. Queen is Queen. But we went to see it and we both agreed it cut off at the end at a really weird spot. Like it could have kept going. But beyond that, I thought that it was kind of choppy. Like it should have been a longer movie or in multiple parts. And I get why they didn't show more in the end because they didn't want to show him, towards the end of his life and stuff like that. But it cut off at a really weird spot. And if the story kind of jumped around. Long Live Queen. Oh, yeah. Classics I like are Rebel Yell, Danger Zone, right into the Danger Zone. And somebody put something in my drink. With a rebel yell. James kicked Dave's dog, and you've been told you have a bland. No, I didn't say that. Doesn't mean it's bland. It's just you have to like Queen. You're not allowed to not like Queen. Queen is Queen. You have to like them. Have to, or else. Then if you like some of their songs, then you like Queen. If you didn't like them, then you wouldn't like any of their songs. Gotcha. I'm finally taking vocal lessons so I can do certain song from Queen. Ooh, good luck with that one. I'm not saying like you couldn't do it, but it's hard to sing Queen stuff because his voice was just so unique. But it's just no for me. Yeah, Tim, see, here's my thing. I know I'm not the greatest singer in the world. I know I'm not a singer. I get by and I've learned to match pitch. But the thing is, I want to take vocal lessons to improve my voice, but I just don't have time. Like, and I'm not over exaggerating to you guys. I don't bullshit you guys when I say I don't have time. Like, I literally don't have time. And like, if you were wondering why there wasn't a lick of the week video out this week on Wednesday, that's because, I get up, I go to class, I go to work, I come home, I go to sleep. I get up, I go to class, I go to work, I go home, I go to sleep every day. It's the same thing and it's draining. So like this Wednesday, I didn't have class until noon. So I got up and I was like, fuck it. And I just hit snooze and I slept into like 11 o'clock just to catch up on sleep because I don't get a lot of sleep because I have to stay up late and do homework and all that stuff. It's just, I wish I had more time. I like pop, but that's hard. He was a great vocalist singer. Yeah. I also hate Led Zeppelin and Judas Priest, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and Slayer. What? Okay, Led Zeppelin, you can't hate them. Come on, it's Zeppelin. Judas Priest, it's Judas Priest. We wouldn't have the metal look, and metal would not be the same without Judas Priest. AC/DC, I get they get overplayed. Guns N' Roses, I get they're overplayed. And Slayer's so good. You have to like Slayer. I get maybe because they're somewhat satanic, even though they're not satanic. They talk about satanic things, but they themselves are not satanic. You hate Judas Priest. Overrated? Coke, man, don't join in on his Judas Priest hating parade. That's not right. And every chorus riff is a 4 power chord progression. No. Listen, Judas Priest is killer, okay? Killer. Black Sabbath is the original, so yeah. In terms of where the term heavy metal was first used with Black Sabbath, sure, yeah. Black Sabbath started the metal stuff, definitely. But metal would not be the same, and it would not be what it is if it wasn't for what Judas Priest brought to the table. I understand. That's why I've been away. Well, been taking vocal lessons to improve my style. Yeah, it's just, and vocal lessons get expensive, like really expensive. Yeah. Hey. No, not really. No. Coke, you've got Slayer all wrong. Their lyrics are deep. They talk about social issues, and sure, it's a lot of angry stuff, but that's most metal. It's angry. It's aggressive. That's where, it's wah. That's one of the core things of metal. It's Coke. You're stereotyping Slayer. Come on. You gotta listen to them more and look into it more, because that's not all they talk about. You sound like all those people that are just like, Slayer's satanic. They worship the devil. They sacrifice goats in the back room and backstage before every concert. Like, can't stand. We're just so bad compared to a Floyd. Well, or Disciple, whatever that song is. You have to look into it. You have to get past the whole image of being satanic. I don't think they're satanic. I just don't like that type of music. But it's thrash. You like Metallica and Megadeth ish and stuff. That's thrash. It's still thrash. Peace Cell is way more satanic than Slayer. For what? The Conjuring? Why is it more satanic? Because of The Conjuring? Be right back. Okie doke. Oh. Oh. Man, oh man. Live streaming is interesting. I need to get a new webcam, because this one is like 720p and I know it looks terrible for you guys. It gets the job done, but I should have at least 1080p. At least. I feel like it's not fair to have a great camera like this shooting normal video and then having this piece of shit do the live stream stuff. What I ultimately want to do is get the thing that I can connect to my camera, that I can do live streaming with the camera, but that's expensive. The unit to connect your camera to your computer and then record it, it's expensive. And then to get an adaptive battery, where instead of being like an external battery like this has, where you open this little compartment here and it's got a battery in there, there's a battery that will be connected to a wire that you can plug into a wall, so you have like an endless power supply. That's also very expensive, unfortunately. But in my view, music is music. I don't care about religion in music. If I like a song, then I like it. That's a good way to look at it too. Bad Omen, The Conjuring, Black Friday. Hack up my victims like pieces of meat. First take out the organs, then cut off the head. Their bodies convulse in agony and pain. I mangle their faces. I mean, it's anger. Dave was an angry dude. Dave was definitely an angry dude. That is for sure. Look, you guys are on camera. I'm so glad I got this thing. Like, I don't think my videos would do as well, honestly, and they wouldn't be what they are if it wasn't for me getting this camera. It doesn't look like much, honestly, because cameras are so amazing now, but this thing is a powerful little piece of machinery. Political lyrics is one of my favorite parts of Megadeth. Yeah, they're very political. Hey, I want to get into Marty's solo stuff. Where should I start? Anywhere. What kind of camera is that? It's the Sony A5100. Yeah, good camera. Good camera for the money. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. I invested some money into getting it, but for me, it was worth it in the end. You know, I was able to do it because I don't buy myself a lot of things, and I splurged one time. Tokyo Jukebox is my favorite. Inferno and Waltz Sound are his most recent. Yeah. Sheeta and No Sanka has his great. Yeah. Yeah, I'll listen to Logan. He knows more about this stuff than I do. I don't know much about Marty. I've just picked up a Canon T3i. Nice. I've been using my Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge for my camera. And that's another thing, too. Phone cameras have gotten so fucking phenomenal. I used to use, if you go back on my old videos before I did the unboxing of my camera, I was using this phone and another phone that I had prior to this one. Phones are great. Like the Guitar Center video that some of you found me on, that was shot with my phone. I got a special thing to clip my phone in my tripod, and I shot it on my phone. Now, there is a big difference between 1080p on a phone and 1080p on a camera, but phones still are amazing at what they can do now. To vlog, yeah, because it's convenient. You got a really good camera in your pocket, and that's why I like the A5100 too, because it's small. It doesn't take up much space, and I could honestly fit it in my pocket if I really wanted to. And the best thing about it is too that I can remove the lens and look how much more flat that is. Get a little sleeve case for it and fit it right in a bag for the lens or some other lenses, and you're good to go. And I need to get some different lenses for this so I can get some different kind of shots, but that's more money down the road. Check those out. I like using my phone to vlog. Yeah, non-guitar music you guys like. My device does not even go to 1080. Yeah, I love classical music. Let's see, non-guitar music. Well, I have a big soft spot for, like I said, Justin Timberlake. I like his stuff, hip hop type music. What else? Non-guitar music. I like, I'm sure there was a guitar in it, but like Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. Yeah, nice, Tim. I had the Samsung Galaxy Note 7 when it came out, which was the one they ended up recalling every single unit because they were blowing up. And I loved having the Note, like having the stylus and built into the phone. I loved it. And I was so pissed off when they had to recall it. And then I went to this. Back to LG, which was my usual, what I had before the Note 7. Now that they have the Note 9, I would love to get another Note because I'm due for a new phone. This thing's old and beat up. I want another Note. I would preferably like to get the Note 9, but that's expensive as all hell. And I was thinking, the 9 came out. Maybe I'll just go back and get the Note 8. And that's also an idea, but that's also a lot of money. So I'm probably going to be sticking with this for quite some time, unfortunately. But it gets the job done. It's a phone. It does its thing. I don't need to use it for a camera anymore. I've got a dedicated camera, so I'm good to go. And it gets the job done still with its camera, even though I've like smashed the lens on it a bit. It still works, you know. Whew. All right, you guys. Well, it's been about 2 hours. You know, I think it's a good kind of stopping point for this. I'm starting to get tired and antsy, and I need to lay down. Uh, my back's starting to kill me. But yeah, the iPhone X for a bit. Never go to Apple. I never will. Enough said. But yeah, so you know, this was fun hanging out with you guys. I figured I should do a live stream or something because I didn't have any video set up for today. So this kind of took the place of it. But you know, like usual, it's fun hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys. It's always fun to chit chat. I learn new things about you guys every time I do a live stream, which is awesome because I love getting to know you guys better. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up going to bed or just laying down and watching some Netflix or something. Um, so yeah. I'll see you guys all later. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in one of my videos. So see you guys later.